Watch the left front of this 3 truck. He's going to hit that curb. When he does, his truck's going to go to the outside. There's the contact with the curb. You see that stops the tire, and then he slides out into the 4 of Ricky Carmichael.
That was an aggressive lap there for Austin Dillon. He got into Ricky and knocked him a little bit sideways and really didn't drive his truck up beside Ricky, but dove in the corner and tried to take the spot away, hit the curb and hit Ricky. Certainly nothing Carmichael could have done other than just slide up more, but shoot, you never know what a guy's going to do.
So Jason White behind the wall with his number 23 Dodge. Now we've got Ricky Carmichael on pit road trying to do some work to that race truck to get it ready to go back out on the racetrack.
Man, if that suspension on the left front isn't bent there, Phil, he's going to be pretty lucky, huh?
Yeah, going to be real lucky.
Want to keep up with all the results and stats from the track? Check out the new NASCAR stats package. Get the latest practice and qualifying reports, race results, and driver standings. Go to the NASCAR section of speedtv.com.
You know, you could log on right now to speedtv.com and check out the Truck Buddy.
Now, there's a lot of people that are fired up about this Truck Buddy deal. You can be your own director.
But you can sit with your laptop right in your lap and watch our broadcast, and then you can switch some camera angles. You can watch Hermie Sadler here. You can watch his onboard.
You could have rode along with the 23 of Jason White when that happened.
Maybe not so much that last lap. You didn't want to ride around with him.
How about this? A wedding? Just married?
Who doesn't love love?
That's sweet. That's sweet of you to say that.
Thank you.
Joe and Megan.
Ask Hermie who those people are, Phil. Can you get him?
You want him to run down there and talk to him?
Well, I got a radio here somewhere. I know. I watched my brother use it before. I'm gonna dial him up here.
Autism awareness, one of the big.
There you go. Try that, Phil.
Let me see if we can get a hold of Hermie.
The Sadlers deal with.
Hermie Sadler, Phil Parsons in the speed booth. You have a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Phil. What's up?
Well, we're just watching your truck. You got a congratulations to a married couple on the back. You got autism on board, the puzzle pieces, and you've got a couple Aaron's lucky dogs. How's your day going?
We finally got one. Yeah, we started off way too tight, and Dave and the boys have loosened me up the last couple stops, and now I feel like we got something we can race with. So I'd like to get this Hermie and Elliott Sadler Foundation Chevrolet and get up there in the top 10 and have a little fun.
All right, you got one to go. Now wave at us on our onboard camera, and good luck, bud.
You got it, guys.
There he is. He's waving.
He's waving to you at home.
That's the 12 go,
and a
Hermie,
thumbs up.
behind you.
Phil, you're kind of like the race buddy there. You were doing a little directing. Told Hermie what to do. Put it right on TV.
Yeah, there we go.
Pace car is off the racetrack. That puts the field back in the hands of the 5 and the 17. Mike Skinner on the inside. Timothy Peters on the outside. Green flag back in the air. Between the two of them, they have 4 wins here at Martinsville.
Mike Skinner knows how to get it done in Martinsville.
Boy, Timothy drove it down in that corner, though.
Got a good run off, too. Got a real strong run off the turn and grabs the lead on the outside. Great move by Peters.
Got Harvick. Oh,
little contact back behind him. It's Narain Karthikeyan that is up against the wall in the 60. He got into the back of the 47. It looked like a Brett Butler. And so the caution comes out once again.
Brett Butler got a good bit of damage in his Fuel Doctor Chevrolet.
The rain got tied up on the inside wall in the back straightaway. We'll see what Brett can do. Those looks like sort of a chain reaction event. See if we can figure out what happened.
This is right as we're getting ready to restart. See the 47 on the inside left right of your screen.
Oh, he gets loose down in the corner a little bit, and there goes Austin Dillon up on the curb.
And they just seize everybody up.
Oh, and it cut Brett's left rear tire. You can see the left rear flat. And then finally, folks just didn't have anywhere to go. Brett did what he needed to do to get to pit road.
Looked like Todd Bodine may have made some contact with the back.
He definitely did. He made a commitment to the inside, and then all of a sudden Brett was there. There's a contact with the 3 of Austin Dillon, the 47 and the 56 of Taylor Malsom.
Austin must have decided it's time to go. Took him 3 wide down across the curb, and
so watch Todd. He was committing to the inside, going to go to the inside of the 47 of Brett Butler, and Narain was already there. Narain probably says, I haven't had this much contact in my entire career.
Difficult day for a first start for Narain Karthikeyan. The Kroger 250 continues on speed after these messages. Welcome back. Timothy Peters looking for his second win at Martinsville. He leads the pack to the green flag.
Gets a good start, too.
Going to allow Harvick maybe to get on the inside of Skinner. Could take over that second spot.
Again, when we restarted after Harvick brought the lead lap trucks onto pit road, Harvick was back there in 6th. He's been able to battle his way back up to the 3rd spot now and challenging for 2nd.
Yeah, not able to get by Skinner on that restart.
Oh, problems back behind him. Hermie Sadler is involved in it, as well as the 46 of Clay Greenfield.
No caution.
We stay green.
Man, they're all over each other off, too. Look at this pack. Hornaday right up in the middle of it with Johnny Sauter, Crafton, there's Schrader.
Taylor Malsom, the 56. There's
Right
Max right there. There's David Starr. Max Pappas in the 9. Geico Toyota.
Johnny Sauter's probably thinking, I wouldn't even be in this mess if it wasn't for the problems we had on pit road.
And all these trucks right here racing for position on the lead lap.
It's Ken Schrader in the Federated number 52.
Ooh.
Oh, Johnny Sauter into the side of that 9 of Max Pappas. Sauter charging hard now toward the front.
I think Johnny probably at this point, after giving up all that track position, says, I'm going to try to bring back the steering wheel when this race is over. And no guarantee on any fenders.
And I've got kind of a bad attitude about it all, which is probably a good thing this late in the going at Martinsville, you know.
Brian Eichler on the back bumper of that 33 of Hornaday. Austin Dillon tries to get by the 9 sideways. The 18 of Brian Eichler into the 9.
Comes the man Chris Eggleston. What a great job he's done today. He's up in the 14th spot, going for 13th.
I think we have a problem with Eichler's truck right there.
Yeah, I do too.
It's like he has slowed now as Pappas all over the back bumper.
Might have got some debris on his tires from all the pushing and
shenanigans
where he had been.
Trying to get back up to pace now as we see Pappas with a little distance between him and the bumper. Timothy Peters
Harvick now has the second spot. Yeah, that's obviously been the best truck today, that 2 truck. We'll see if you know, he has 89 laps to go there, so he can certainly take his time getting by Timothy Peters if he wants to.
And he might be. He might just be pacing himself right now. He knows he needs to have some truck left for the end of this race.
Timothy Peters will have to be mistake-free for 88 laps if he wants to hold off Kevin Harvick.
I'm pretty impressed with Johnny Sauter. He's already made his way back up into the top 10. He restarted 22nd after his problems on pit road, already running 9th right now. We know Timothy Peters knows how to get it to victory lane.
Yeah.
He did it the last time we were here.
You know, Rick said that Timothy Peters is going to have to be perfect if he wants to lead these last 90 laps or so. And Phil, he knows how to drive a perfect race here. That's how you get to victory lane. But man, you just can't ask a guy to hold off a truck like Kevin Harvick has lap after lap after lap. You're going to eventually probably going to have to give him a little hole to peek his nose inside of. And once you get, when you're faster and you get your nose in there, you just leave it and the contact ensues.
Here we've got some teammates running nose to tail. The 88 of Matt Crafton just in front of that 13 of Johnny Sauter. What's going on with the 13 team, Ray?
Well, I just wanted to let you guys know you were exactly spot on. Johnny really gave it to the crew pretty hard back there. You know, he continually preaches to him, give me a good, smooth, steady stop, and we'll get right back up there and go for the win. But Joe Shear, his crew chief, got back on there and says, I promise you, your truck is good enough to get back up there and race with them. So take your time, work your way back up, and remember, it's a long season, and we got to chase points. You don't get to win every single race.
Here comes Hornaday trying to get on the inside of Sauter. Sauter blocks him. Hornaday is going to have to decide how much blocking he's going to take.
Well, it looks like Sauter's having to wait for Matt Crafton right now.
And I was going to say, I've been impressed with Johnny Sauter right through this part of the race, Phil. He has been waiting on Matt Crafton. He's had a faster truck than Matt. He could have taken him 3 wide one time down the front straightaway, chose not to do that, and he's been very patiently riding behind Crafton with a faster truck. So that's why I think Johnny decided he'd block Hornaday off. He knows he's got a good enough truck to go grab that spot. He doesn't want to give away a position while protecting while being respectful, I'll say, to his teammate.
Well, side-by-side race here. The 15 of Johnny Benson on the inside of the 5 of Mike Skinner.
That's a battle for 4th. Eric Almirola, the 51 truck, has already gotten by Skinner to take over the 3rd spot. Here comes David Starr. Looks to the inside of Mike Skinner. Teammates.
David Starr running impressively now in that Zachary number 81 Toyota Tundra.
Skinner still has a set of tires, Phil. He didn't pit that last time, so this strategy of getting him some track position, it's worked okay, but will he